And we go. Incredible. All right, Abbasid Dynasty standard opening. HRE standard opening. This is a neat little map. I've played this map a lot in quick play. I don't think it ever makes it to ranked, or if it does, it's been a while. It's got like 3 lanes. It's like League of Legends, you know. You need to have 3 winning lanes. It's just like that. You got a lot of resources in these outskirts in this big central valley where you sort of send troops at each other if you think it's time to have a big old scrap. Most of your sheep are going to be along the sides here, so scouting should really run along the sides. Except for this guy, he wandered the wrong way. Oh, look at this! They're friends. Interesting. They canceled that. They canceled that spot. I wonder why. Ooh. Prelate is doing his thing. Doing his mother flipping thing. Gold gatherers, just normal gold gatherers at this point. They don't get that prelate buff. I think Secretbeef has found 0 sheep. I mean, Dashzero hasn't found many. There was a bunch of sheep around here. Did no one look up here? Did Secretbeef miss all those sheep? That's so unfortunate. They got 1. That's good. Alright, Secretbeef's starting to find a little mutton. That's a cool little Aachen. Yeah, that's a cool little Aachen. It gives you access to both these wood lines. You can build farms around it. I actually like that Aachen quite a bit. I like that Aachen a lot. That's a fine Aachen. Alright, meanwhile, our Abbasid player is going up with the Eco Wing. Doing a little different today. Trying something else. Does not think that the military wing will work against the Holy Roman Empire. And who could blame him? You know, the HRE military is a truly fearsome fighting force. You know, the Germans throughout history have always been considered very fierce warriors. You know, from the Romans to the, the more modern world conflicts. You know, they've always been considered to be some of the finest warriors on Earth. And the Abbasids know this as well. Which is why they're going to try to out-eco them. Now, I wonder what they're going to get. They're going to have to get Fertile Crescent. Oh, are they going to... They're going to go for a second TC? Oh, they are going for a second TC. I'm being ignorant. So the second TC is going to be cheaper once they research their stuff. In the meantime, Dashzero has got a pretty good little strat. They build up around this... the chef was building up around their gold. Dashzero does like some spearmen, some man-at-arms, some guys over there, fights a little bit, flees a little bit. The Eco Wing is in. Fertile Crescent is being researched. So yeah, 2 TC against the... Well, you got a really nice TC placement right here with all this food, just a ton of food. And then, yeah, you can just do a quick little wall, right, boom, and a little boom, and I mean, you're good, you're solid. And they did get 10 billion food. They just started and stopped doing something. Not quite. There you go. Oh, okay. I'm a little surprised that the choice to make a mill there. I wonder what the plan is for the second town center. The HRE has no desire for a frontal assault. They would rather be attacked from the sides and the back. Good stuff. Everyone here is very inspired by the Aachen, which is very cool. Alright, so it looks like Dashzero is building up his feudal force, and the Abbasids are going for that second town center. And if you're the HRE, this is what you do, right? He has scouted the second TC, so that second TC is going to go up, and Dashzero will more than likely decide to engage into it. Are they going to make farms? Or they'll make some farms, you know. Dashzero does love his farms. That boy is a wheat maniac. Loves his cereal grains. Alright, so only 2 TCs from the Abbasids. A lot of people with this will go 3, but, you know, maybe he saw some stuff he didn't quite like. Didn't quite like the look of. And we have an engagement. Oh! And we have been pushed off all. Yeah, see, there's that TC placement. You've secured this gold, but all this food's what you need, right? If you're going for a second TC, you got to make units, right? You got to get your food situation sorted out. There's a ton of sheep right now, so it's not like a critical loss, but as the game goes on, yeah, you should be all right. It's not irrecoverable, but I would say it's unfortunate. Oh, wow. Yeah, that spearman really went for it, man. He put his whole body into that stab. Look at the size of these spears. Were spears... I mean, like, I guess I never really looked at it. Were spears really this long? Like, back in the day? I mean, if he's like a 5-foot... Like, let's say 5'2" guy, because, you know, people were shorter back then. Is that like an 8-foot-long spear? That's crazy. These boys are just out here doing the thing, right? Alright, the HRE player is still just chopping wood, building farms, and making archers. Hell yeah, man. Alright, Secretbeef has got villagers queued up. Alright, he is not missing no production. Yeah, the critical thing, if you're making 2 town centers, you can't be missing no production, because I mean that's your whole game. Is 2 TCs. But yeah, a lot less aggressive than we saw in the last game. Nice, even tempoed. The HRE player has got some units outside the base. Not really sure what their game plan is. I wonder what's going through Dashzero's mind right now. You know, Dashzero is a fellow American, so we'll put ourselves in the mind of an American. I guess we desire to attack for freedom. We have to free the Abbasid peoples from the reign of their horrible caliph. That's what we do. We attack. Americans just attack all the time. So the boom strats, they don't really work. I've been trying to play Turks or Ottomans in my own personal games, and my rank has just been in free fall, absolute free fall. But I feel like it's good for you, you know, to learn other play styles. I'm normally a French Rus player, and it's just always like aggression, attack, aggression, secure, attack. And the Ottomans, you gotta be a little less excited, I guess. All right, we got a big old ram. The Abbasids have still not gone back to this food supply, but they are about to run out of berries. But they have plenty of sheep. They have sheep that will sustain them for a good while. We're on the deer at the HRE base, and we have plenty of farms. No horticulture. Get your upgrades, guys. Economic upgrades are crucial. And the ram is starting to attack. All right, we've microed the horses onto the archers, and the first horseman goes down. Second horseman goes down. And third horseman goes down. That ram's going to get burned down. Got 3 villagers on it. And the villagers have left. The villagers have stopped burning the ram down. And they're going back to rebuilding the archery range. This TC is not garrisoned. Secretbeef is trying to maintain full production. And the garrison wouldn't really help too much anyway. And there's 3 Vil picks for the HRE player. And Secretbeef tapped out. That's crazy. I think Secretbeef still had a lot of gas in the tank. You know, Secretbeef, brother, you know, sometimes you got to play him out. Maybe he's just tired, maybe a little frustrated. But Secretbeef, you got to play these games out. You know, I think you had it in you. I think you could have gone the distance there, brother. But yeah, you know, one of the things. I mean, that 2 TC play, he didn't have that many units. Although I guess you don't know in the moment, right? You just see there's units in. You know, it's like 9 units there, right? I guess it was kind of a significant difference, really looking at it. But I still think that there was a pretty decent little shot.